So I got this question from our buddy Bill. Well, his name's not really Bill. I just want to protect his identity here. Bill is a martial arts teacher, and he asked me, "Hey Harry, I find I struggle with how to plan practice, so I end up just doing the drill or techniques, which is better than nothing, but ends up just being isolated and not flowing together, which is why I make a useless teacher. And I'm envious of people like you who can set themselves up teaching independently. The people I've tried to teach end up getting more from just fighting with me and then asking me how I did something, and then we break down what they think I did and then how I did it. But that's only any good for a few weeks, and then we all get bored." So Bill, thanks so much for the question, buddy. Firstly, I just want to say that you are not a useless teacher. You just haven't learned to do it as well as you want to yet. Now that word yet is important because it gives you permission to improve, and I have no doubt that you can. Like any skill, teaching can be learned or improved with practice, and whether that practice is pure randomized trial and error, it could be modeling or copying what someone else does until you kind of work out their framework and fit it to your own mind, or it could be getting some like one-on-one or small group direct kind of help or coaching. Now, I've done all three of those and they're all useful in their own way, so getting that mixture is pretty important. But the main thing is passion for helping someone else learn, understand, and get better will take you a really long way. The human brain's pretty amazing in that if you can give it a destination, then it will try and find all the different paths to that destination from wherever you are. So even all the tiny obstacles you inevitably reach and bump into, your brain will help you find a way around. And right now, it's helping you by sending me a question. So good job, Bill's brain. And honestly, the fight me, then we'll work it out afterwards method is really useful anyway, because it's something that comes from kind of a live engagement, which is more useful in the context of that particular interaction. So my friend, I just want to tell you that you're doing a great job and your passion is quite clearly there, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't have tried and you wouldn't have kept trying and you wouldn't be asking me this question right now. So good job, man. You obviously care about people and that is freaking awesome. For the next level, what you could do maybe is model or copy what someone else does if they put a framework out there, or perhaps get some one-on-one kind of coaching or guidance. But I understand that that is going to be maybe a longer term thing and also might cost you a bit of money. So what you can do right now, or from now on at least, is whenever you do your fight me and we'll work it out afterwards, write down, it could be after class or during class or whatever it is, write down what that context was. And so you start to build connections of they did this, then I did that because of these reasons. And you got a connection of two pairs, and gradually if you write those down you'll end up with loads of connections of pairs, and so you can build a framework around that of saying, okay, well, when we're at this distance and their momentum is going in that direction, my options are A, B or C, and in this context I'll choose A, and in this context I'll choose B, and in this context I'll choose C. Because your body kind of intuitively knows that already, because you fight people and then break down what you did afterwards, you can turn that into a framework for teaching a lesson that has an overall theme. So you could say, all right, so our theme today is going to be exchanges of a jab or something, and then I'm going to work out how one of us can defend the jab and break out of that exchange into, I don't know, slip and then cross, or sway back and front kick, or fake something, duck under and double leg. And you see there, you've now got three options, but it's all framed off the exchanges of jabs. And all of those things could have come from your breakdown of fight me and we'll work it out afterwards. So buddy, it's a bit of a vague and long answer, but I really hope that helps you, and let me know down in the comments what other advice you'd have for Bill. That'd be really helpful. And if you want another video that might help you out with teaching and keeping your students excited and coming back to classes for longer and more enthusiastic and higher energy levels, then have a little look at this video, and I hope it really helps you. Okay, Harry from Fight Dad, out.